I'm going to be spending 1 hour building a park and then 24 hours building a park. We're going to see a humongous difference. And now that the copy and paste tool is like a thing in Theme Park Tycoon 2, it's going to be so much easier to build, and I'm going to be able to build so many bigger and cooler things. I am so excited for this. We're going to be starting with the 1 hour park, and we're going to be spinning a wheel to determine what we're going to build. I don't get to pick, guys. The wheel gets to pick, which is kind of scary because sometimes it picks some things I don't really want. So before we start the timer, we got to let the wheel pick our fate right here. If you remember from my last 24-hour challenge and my 100-day challenge, I used the wheel of destruction to decide what I'm gonna be doing. I did add like 3 or 4 new themes, and I changed a couple themes, so there are some cool things. There's like under the sea, there's magic, there's music. None of that was in the other wheel. Halloween is kind of coming up, so it would be cool to do spooky. I kind of want to do that. This is what we're gonna be building for the next hour. Please be something good. Under the sea, magic, music. What? There's no way we actually got music. What? And for the 24-hour park, by the way, we will be doing about 3 themes, so we will be spinning this wheel 3 times. All right, guys, we have our theme music, so now I'm gonna be planning a little bit of things before we actually start the timer and start building. I just want to look online what kind of things we could build that's music related in a theme park. I've never seen that in my life. Never mind, there is a theme park called World of Music, and I totally didn't forget to spin the attractions wheel. This is going to determine what attraction we're going to be putting in our park. Please don't be no attraction. Transportation, what? I guess we're making a music theme park with the transportation ride. We're going to start our timer for building this theme park in 3, 2, 1. Well, actually, it's 1:16 right now. I'm gonna wait for the 6 to turn into a 7 so we can start our timer. Bro, when is it gonna be 1:17? I don't understand. Oh, it's 1:17. Okay, let's go. The first thing I'm gonna do is make a bridge, like a really cool long bridge that is a piano, basically. So let's do that first. So we're gonna get a primitive. I gotta go so fast with this because I have only 1 hour to make a huge music theme park. So I'm gonna make it pretty wide like that. And then I'm just gonna kind of do this, and then we'll start making the bridge, the piano bridge. So it'll start going up a little bit, then a little more up, then a little more up, and then no more up. We're going back down. This is gonna kind of be my layout also, like how big the park is. So let's see how big this park is gonna be. Oops, no, I messed up. Oops. Okay, so it's already too big. I should not have made it this big. I don't have that much time. Okay, I think that's a pretty good size for this place. Maybe like a little bit more on the sides. And we are gonna do a transportation ride. I think we're gonna do the monorail because it looks the coolest out of all the transportation rides. We are only 3 minutes in and we have some good progress. Why is it so shiny? What? Why is it that shiny? I gotta make it a little less white, I guess. Now we gotta make the black keys on top of it. Okay, I'm just gonna wing it here, guys, like that. And now with multi-select, I can select both of them and then just like put them everywhere I want. Okay, we are now 10 minutes in and I'm just making the fence right here for this. It's looking pretty cool. Gotta make sure we're safe. We can't have people falling off the piano. That would be pretty bad. One side complete. Second side not complete. Still gotta do it. You know what? This actually looks kind of sick. The plan is to actually have a ton of drums. It's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be like a big drum set with some cymbals and stuff, and then there's gonna be a monorail kind of going through the entire like city of drum sets and instruments and stuff. All the floor is gonna be designed with like music notes. So first we're gonna do our path because I feel like that's the most important part, having a path. So here I'm gonna make a circle and there'll be like a fountain and like a little treble clef like statue. It won't be actual water, but it'll be close enough. We'll make it like foil. I think foil's a lot like water, probably. And now time to build the statue. Whoa. Now we just need water to be spraying around. Okay, that is going to be the fountain right there. It looks insane, so we're keeping it 100%. So I want the monorail to start somewhere over here and just go around the drum sets and cymbals and stuff. It's gonna be sick. So first, let's make the main drum set right here, or the main drum. Dang, this is a huge drum. We'll make like double doors. Yeah, like this. And then we're gonna make some gray rims. So we'll make a gray big rim at the top right here. We're making this a red drum set. I don't know why I made it wooden in the first place. This has potential, guys. Okay, for now we're keeping it there. So now we just need like a little base and also like a roof for it. Okay, now it's time to build some stairs. We do have about 30 minutes left, so we gotta go fast with this. I might just start making the monorail actually. Okay, so the monorail is gonna go through the drum set, of course, and then I'll make another drum over here that it'll go through, and then we're gonna make it go under the bridge right here. Okay, that's the monorail. This is what it looks like. So excuse the plane that is literally passing by my house. I don't know what that line is right there, but no time to waste. So let's keep going. Maybe we could just reuse this entire thing and flip it over. So let's just select all of this. Whoa, look at that. That's perfect. That's perfect. Whoa, it literally is a kick drum. That is insane. I accidentally didn't select some of the corner pieces, so we're gonna put some of them back. I think we're good though. Oh, I guess there is a problem here. It's supposed to go through here, so maybe we'll just like do a little trick thing right here. Yeah, maybe we'll open it just a little bit right there for it to be able to go through. Just a little opening for them, and we'll put a little roof to the opening, like a little this thingy thing. Okay, we need a symbol. This thing is absolutely ginormous. And then the symbol itself. Whoa, that looks so cool. This is supposed to be like really shiny metal. So what if I do ice? I don't know, ice is kind of shiny, right? And the symbol's like the kind of brassy color, like this. Nope. Like this. Nope. Like this? No, that's too yellow. Like this. Yes. We do have 15 minutes left. What do I do next? Oh, music notes. I should put music notes just on the floor. So let's just make the floor and put the music notes there. Maybe we should just do like a circle around the fountain because that would look best. This is not very good what I'm doing. Or what if we make this look like a ginormous symbol and we just make it this color? That looks sick. Yep, we're doing that. I think putting some music notes on the floor would be good. So let's do that. Just like that. And maybe we can make the music notes pretty colorful. So we'll make this one red. And then we'll make this one blue. A different blue, not the one that the primitives are. And then let's use the selection tool, the new selection tool, to just copy and paste these basically. This literally saves me so much time right here. Then we can just paint these different colors. This one I'll make green. Maybe with the 7 minutes I have left, we'll make a baby drum over here. Just a really baby little drum. Guys, 6 minutes left. Oh no, I might not finish this drum. We have 5 minutes left. And then we'll make the circle at the top. We'll make it this color. Oh, we gotta make the openings for this ride. 3 minutes. Okay, we made the openings. Yay. 1 minute, guys. I hope I get to paint this. I don't want to paint it yet though because I want to build this thing on top. 10, 9, 8, 7. I want to put the music notes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I put 2 music notes in. They look kind of strange. I don't know. They look like antlers or something. This is what I built in 1 hour. Okay, now that we finished the 1 hour park, we're gonna be moving on to the 24-hour park. So to determine what we're gonna be building here, we're gonna spin the wheel for the first theme. We're gonna do either 3 or 4 themes, depending on how much time each of the themes take to build. So let's start this. Theme number 1. Okay, here we are back at the Wheel of Destruction. This is what we're gonna be building for the next, probably like a quarter of the 24 hours. Please be something good. Animal. No, not animal. Yes, village. Village. Yes, village. Okay, I've never gotten village, and I've always wanted to get village because I have so many good ideas for this. Now we're going to figure out what attraction we're going to put in our theme. A show? I've also always wanted to do a show. Yes. Okay, guys, so we're going to build a village-themed area with a show. I am so excited for this. Before we begin, you should do this. Oops, wait, I gotta change it. Okay, before we begin, you should do this. Like, go down and do that, okay? There's probably a lot of people watching this right now. Please, just every subscriber counts, except to Kizy. Anyways, we should change this back to 24 hours. Hour number 1 of building this park. Let's start doing this. I'm gonna go get some reference photos and then I'll be back. You always need some good reference photos here. Okay, if you've seen How to Train Your Dragon, this village is gonna be kind of like the one you see in that movie. Maybe a little different, but like kind of the Viking in the middle of nowhere with water all around kind of village that you're thinking right now. So the very entrance, first of all, we're gonna take out this little thing. Let's go down and take out that entrance. We don't need that ugly little entrance. We need a super cool Viking village entrance that we're gonna make here. So we're gonna make an actual entrance this time, not just like starting out of nowhere. We're gonna make like an actual genuine theme park entrance. So first we're gonna start with one little building for like the ticket booth, and then we're gonna make like 5 other ones just around. It's gonna be kind of sick, not gonna lie. Okay, I actually have a genius idea here. We're gonna make everything water, I think. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with this. Oh, it is definitely gonna interfere with this. Well, I mean, we don't need money, right? We can just delete all this stuff. I'm trying to place water, but it's kind of broken. I don't know where the water actually is. You see the water over there at the top? I don't know how to get that over here. It used to like be really easy. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Maybe I'll make like a little river just randomly going over here. Please let me place the water. This is my plan. So there's gonna be like a little bridge right here, and the bridge is gonna like kind of lead to other different places, and each of the places the bridge goes to is like a ticket booth. So there's gonna be little village houses. They're each gonna be a ticket booth, and then you're gonna go like through them, and then you're like in the village. Let's make just a platform for all the bridges to build off of. Let's make it like wood in color. Yeah, wait, that's like the village color I was kind of going for too. Maybe I'll just make like 3 ticket booths. I was planning on like 5, but I feel like that's too many. So before we make the bridges, let's make the ticket booths themselves, because first we need the ticket booth and then we can build the bridge to wherever they are. First, I'm gonna make it over here, and then I can select it all and literally copy and paste it. So I don't need to worry about the placement just yet. I just need to worry about building it. Oh, I should probably not start on the poles. I should probably start on like the ground, because that's like the very base. Okay, now we can start the poles above it. Okay, so this is kind of like the border of it. I don't know. It looks kind of strange, but it's kind of like a village house. So we're going to keep making it. Okay, the basic structure is starting to show a little bit more. What in the world? Why is it so crooked? What the? Oh, and you thought this was it? No, this is literally half the building. There's another bigger section behind it. So this is like the first half, and then there's like this but bigger behind it. And also it does have a super complicated like roof pattern that we're gonna do on top of it. So let's try that. It's basically just a ton of tiny little cylinders over and over and over again. And you'd think I'd be losing money right now because I'm spending so much on primitives, but actually we've gained like $100,000 since we started, so that's good. And these are all gonna be different kinds of like red. I don't want to make it too big, but I don't want to make it too small that I have to make so many of them. And then with the copy and paste tool, we just copy all 3 of these and just paste it. I'm slipping off the building. Okay, now we just copy this entire roof that we just made, all these little pieces, and we just paste like 5 times. Okay, that's kind of what the roof is supposed to look like. I'm gonna start actually painting stuff because I want to see what it's actually gonna look like. This is kind of the color of the wood, I guess. Let me extend that a little bit, and that's gonna be the color of the wood for like almost everything. All of this, all of this entire middle thingy thing. Okay, and these little, what are these called? I don't even know. They're just like roof pieces. I don't know. These are like kind of brick colors almost. So let's try to do that. Yeah, kind of like this. If you want more Robux, you can sign and connect your account to Kinjo. It is a really cool app that I even use. They want you to play educational Roblox games, and those even include games like Theme Park Tycoon 2, Pet Simulator, all of those things. The more little flames they have, the more coins you can get while playing them. You go to the App Store and download the Kinjo app right here. Once you're in the app, you can sign in and just register right here. Put your birthday, put a password in, and you can get into Kinjo. Just scan this QR code and redeem 100 coins by putting my code in right there. You can even get more coins if you get your own code and share it to your friends. And every day if you log into Kinjo, you can get daily rewards right here that gives you coins, and you can play a ton of different games and get so many rewards. And you can even get rewards like mine coins in Minecraft and V-Bucks in Fortnite if you enjoy those games. So don't forget to scan this QR code right here and use my code to get 100 free coins. Thanks for sponsoring this video, Kinjo, and let's go back to the 1 versus 24-hour challenge. Okay, that is not what I was going for, actually. Let's redo this. I think it was the orangey one that kind of messed it up, so let's just take out all of the orange ones and see how that looks. Okay, that's actually a lot better. I actually do kind of like that right there. So let's just copy this over to the other side now. Copy and paste tool, activate. Oh, that was too many items. I guess I have to press them one by one. Okay, last 3. Whoa, look at that. Look at that chunky thing right there. Okay, now we just gotta put it perfectly here. I don't know how, but we gotta do it somehow perfectly. This is the art of Theme Park Tycoon 2 now. Okay, there it is. Whoa. That's actually so cool. Okay, let's make another one of those things just kind of behind it now. But the copy and paste tool is going to help me a lot because look at this. We're just going to copy all of these pieces and we're just going to paste it across like for the other side of it. Now it's just time to fill in the in-between of this. We can't just keep it all unstructured right here. All right, guys, look at this. It's exactly what I was like thinking it was gonna look like. So I think this is pretty good. Now let's just make the inside where like the person is that you buy the ticket from, and then I guess that's basically it. So we're just gonna kind of design a ticket booth basically. I think I want to make a little wall in the middle. That'd be cool. So you guys have to go like through one side, and obviously we need some light in here as well. I actually want to make this look good in the dark as well, so it's gonna look cool. We're looking good so far. I think we can make this even smaller too. I don't know if it would look good or if there will be enough space, but we could add some like grassy just moss kind of like growing on here. I don't know if that would look good honestly, but we're gonna try it though. Ooh, I actually do like this. Yes. Okay, we're adding more. What if we do this rope and then we paint the rope like grassy green color to make it look like a vine? This is the idea of the century. There's no better idea in Theme Park Tycoon 2. Oh yeah. Yep, let's put like 1,000 of these. Okay, that's one. We're going to 1,000. We're at 997. Maybe we need a little more than 1,000 actually. What if we had like nails just sticking out of the wall? I mean, does it look like an actual nail? Not really, but I think it's fine. Now we can copy and paste these nails everywhere. Okay, I think I decorated this inside enough. Look at this. So it looks like that, and then it has these little, I don't know what it is. It looks kind of cool. And then it has all the vines, random nails sticking out, and then the 2 lights. All right, now I think it might be time to copy and paste it over. Well, I totally forgot you can't select more than like 250 items. So what if we just copy the first half and then the second half? I think that might work. Here's the first part of it. I guess we're gonna have to do it in 3 parts because even 3 parts is barely enough. Okay, second part done. Okay, we're gonna actually do 4 pieces. This is the 3rd piece, 4th and very last piece right here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're done with this thing. Now let's paste it 2 more times. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the entrance of this park. Look at this thing. It looks so sick. Pretty sure this is like the best entrance I've ever made in a theme park. It has already been more than 2 hours since we started this challenge. It doesn't really feel like it because all we made was this thing right here. But I guess this thing is pretty detailed. Yeah, we are on hour 3, which means we're just a little over 2 hours into the challenge. Before we do keep going, make sure to go check out my merch shop. It is down below in the description, and there's probably some products tagged onto this video. Those are usually my favorite products I have in my shop because honestly, those products are actually really good. My favorite personally is the hat. I just love wearing the hat. It's just such a nice embroidery on it, and I like the black hat. So make sure to go check out that entire shop. I have so many things you can buy, and actually compared to other YouTubers, these are like very cheap, and the quality is even better than other YouTubers merch. So make sure to check that out before we continue the video. Okay, I think now it's gonna be time to make the bridges, and all I have to do is make 1 bridge, and I think all I have to do is like rotate the same bridge. It's gonna be like those bridges that look like they're about to fall down and break on you and you're about to fall in the water because it's not stable. Those bridges. Okay, so I finished the bridges. Honestly, they look good. I made them each a little bit different from each other so that they don't like actually all look copy and pasted. So this is kind of cool. I made like little nails right here that like the bridges are kind of sustained upon. Like if one of these nails breaks, the bridge is done for. It is out of this world. But I did make this little thing right here because I forgot that I had a show that I had to make. So the show is going to be in this lake, and I was thinking maybe a shipwreck right here, and there's like fireworks coming out of the ship. How cool would that be? And also the other theme is going to be over here. So I'm planning to make a bridge right here, and then the other theme is going to start all right here. So this is going to be the other theme. Hopefully another theme back here, and then the last theme is going to be on this side over here. So I'm pretty excited for this. Let's continue to building all of these village houses. This one village house took me like almost 2 hours, so I don't know how long all the other ones are going to take. I hope not as long. Okay, guys, it is now time to build more village houses. Right here, we're gonna build some village houses and then just transfer them with the copy and paste tool over there. All right, so this is what it's gonna look like. I'm done with the house. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. We're actually gonna be adding stuff to it. We're gonna make almost like, I don't even know what they're called, just like a little balcony kind of roof covering right here, and it's gonna be really cool. I promise you, it will be cool like that. Okay, now let's finish decorating this house. We're gonna add some stuff here. We're gonna cover this because the house isn't just gonna be super open like the little ticket entrances. Very beautiful. I totally forgot about lights. And it'd be kind of funny if the axe kind of like was thrown here and was like making the lights stay up. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of funny. And then one last detail I want to add is the houses in How to Train Your Dragon all have this little wooden log sticking out like that. Ooh, and I have an idea. What if we make one house right here, right next to the lake? And it's kind of like a house that's like half on the water and there's like boats coming out of it and stuff. So it's like the main house of like the entire village. And it could be built like on a rock or something. So it's like a little lifted up and then the boats are like coming out. I don't know. We're going to make some kind of house right here. I do want to make some rocks under it before we make the house though. So let's make those rocks right here using some good old primitives. Okay, here's going to be the layout of the house. It's basically going to be about that big, not too big of a house. It's going to be like a fishing house basically. It's going to be so cool. And I guess we could reuse the frame still, like this front frame. What if we still reuse it? This frame is going to be in everything if you look close enough. We're just going to cover half these primitives basically with another house on top of this. Here are some random pulls for absolutely no reason. Guys, there is a fly in my room and it will not get away from me. I have about 2 minutes until the fly is going to come back. Oh no, the fly is back. Don't mind the glitching over there. Okay, let's keep going. So this needs a wall behind it because it's not just going to be see-through. I have a feeling this fly is never going to leave me. Look at us just copying and pasting. Okay, after just a little bit of cleanup, I think it'll look pretty good. We just gotta clean up these pieces that are just sticking out so far. Already, just from that, it looks already super cool. Now let's make like literally the second half of the house. Now we gotta make the super complicated roof. Okay, we should probably paint them now because it looks like a rainbow or something. All right, so it's kind of like this, and then this is supposed to have like some kind of deck coming out, and we're gonna make the super janky wood again. Super just like wobbly, about to break down, rust, and shatter right as you step on it. Wood. What the? Is it on an incline or is that just me? Perfect. Okay, now we need some support because it's literally floating right now. And also, it's been like an hour, but I think the fly is finally gone. So basically, I finished this entire building. I made it so detailed. Here we have some fish. I don't know what kind of fish, but fish. And then right here, we have these like shield things I saw in like the reference picture. You know, it looks pretty nice. We got some barrels, some rope connected to like poles. I don't know why. And then we got a lot of barrels kind of like in the water too, and like a random piece of wood. I thought that was kind of funny to like have a wood piece in the water because it like fell off. And then we got a fishing pole right here. It's going fishing, and then like those are the fish they've caught already basically. This looks amazing. So now I think we're gonna start constructing this entire like village, like this entire thing. So first we're gonna start with the terrain and like the scenery, so all these like rocks and stuff, all that kind of stuff everywhere, and then we're gonna put the village houses on top of that. So let's start with some terrain. I feel like we should be able to put flat rides anywhere we want because it's a theme park, and you know, flat rides are like a thing in theme parks, and I didn't have flat rides in my list of rides, so I feel like we should just be able to put them wherever we want. So we will be putting a flat ride here. I just don't know which one exactly. Teacups could be one. I don't know about that one. Plane ride is probably the best one. I think I've decided to do top spin because it feels like it just fits into this theme way better than any other ride. So we're not gonna place it quite yet, but we will just know that we're gonna place this eventually. Okay, so let's start with these paths first. Okay, so I'm making some paths right here. I did make the bridge. The colors are kind of weird though. I might change them. So here are the paths. They're a little messy, but I kind of like them messy because it's a Viking village. And this path is just gonna lead to the flat ride thingy thing. Or what if we actually put this like more on a mountain? That would actually be sick. Like, what if we make this? Is that too high? I think that might be too high. Nah, we're gonna do it. That's how high we're gonna make the ride. So we're gonna need to put some stairs to go way up there. Okay, so I think now that we got some good paths and stuff, we got some good stuff going, we're gonna start with the terrain, like the hardest part of this entire thing. Not even the village houses is the hardest part. The freaking terrain. Okay, now I kind of like the way I'm doing this, like how I'm making everything out of primitives, even the grass, because I want the grass to be this like more yellowish color than this green color, because just like this grass more. So we're gonna make basically what we made in this little area right here. We're gonna make that everywhere. A lot of work. It's okay though. We got 24 hours. Well, not really anymore, like 20 hours. Benny's movie park rocks time. Ooh, maybe right here we'll make like a random mountain with a village house on top of it. Why not? Okay, now we are good with the grass. Now let's put our village house on here. I think we're just gonna copy this village house and put it on because I kind of like this one. So we do have to do this in 2 parts. So our first part is going to be, oh wait, we didn't even finish it. Look, the wood is literally floating. We got to make it all the way to the house. This is gonna be kind of hard to line up perfectly. Wait, what if we make it extra janky? We just like twist it a little bit. And now we just got 2 halves of a house right here. That's okay. We'll just keep that there. And I just really quickly want to see what this looks like at nighttime. So let's set it to nighttime. Oh, wow. Yeah, we got to make the range way more. Whoa. Okay, so now that it looks pretty good at nighttime, we're going to continue into daytime. And let's keep making some grass and some village houses over here. Let's go back to Kizy placing rocks. Everyone's favorite thing to watch. We need a Kizy placing rocks theme song. Kizy, he's placing rocks. He's so cool. And he also rocks. Yep, that's a new theme song, guys. Everybody spam it in the comments if you've gone this far into the video, which you're actually almost to the end probably, because we're doing 2 parts of this series, or maybe even 3 parts. I don't even know how many parts I'm doing, but if you are at this point of the video, you should spam the lyrics to the Kizy Rocks theme song right now in the comments. What if we just don't put a fence and the rocks are basically our friends? That would be kind of funny. So I wanted to do some weird like random stuff with the rocks, but this just looks really bad, so we're gonna delete it. We just see some splotches of moss like this. And if your laptop or computer is looking kind of empty, there's no stickers on there, or I guess your water bottles too. People still put water bottle stickers on. If you need some stickers, don't you worry, because there are some Kizy stickers also available in the store. In fact, there are 3 Kizy stickers available that you can check out. Ooh, and even what I saw on the picture is that there's random fences. Just like, look, I'll show you. Literally a random fence out of nowhere. So we got basically most of the village done. We just need a couple more houses and a big mountain right here. So I think let's just start working on the big mountain. All right, so we're starting to make this big mountain, and on this mountain I want to make maybe 2 village houses, and it's going to be just a gigantic mountain. This is going to look pretty cool. This is going to make this park look better because it's more levels. Like, parks always look better when they have like cool terrain that goes up and down, not when it's all flat, one flat park like my first park I ever made. So maybe we should start like placing rocks where the village houses are going to be. So I think one of the village houses should be around right here. And then maybe we'll make just a really small village house like super high up in the mountain. Like, what if we do one way back here, like right there? I feel like that'd be sick if we had a village house there too. There we go. Some grass. What the? That's not grass. That's grass. Okay, we gotta transform this house. This cannot be seen as just a copy and pasted house. We gotta make it different. Ooh, I actually have a pretty good idea. That looks so cool. Okay, and then so it doesn't look like it's literally just a cliff right there, because without this rock, look, you go out your door and you just fall down a cliff. You don't want that, okay? So what we want is to have a little rock here so you don't fall down a cliff. Or what could be even cooler is if we had like a little pond on the mountain. Yep, yeah, let's make a pond. Is foil the best for the water? Oh, that looks kind of nice. I don't think you can get any closer than this. Look at this water and look at that. It looks the exact same color. Maybe this one should have some fish hanging as well, because I mean it's right next to a little pond that could have fish in it. So let's just copy these fish right here. These look janky, but it's okay. From far away they'll look normal, I think. I kind of want to change this house up a little bit more though, because it still looks too much like all of the other ones. What if we make the roof go like this, and then it's like super pointy at the top like that, and then we just change everything to look like that? This one shield costs $2,800. What the crap? I also totally forgot that like trees are a thing, so we should probably put down some trees as well. Maybe not too many though, because they're just like the default trees, so they don't look the best. Gotta put a lot of trees in the mountain though, because that's like where the most trees are. I feel like that's a good amount of trees. Okay guys, it's now time for the second village house up here. Okay, I think I'm basically done with the entire mountain. It looks pretty nice, but we also gotta fill in all this space right here. We gotta fill in with grass. So let's do the boring stuff. I'll just skip to the fun stuff, I guess. Okay, now we gotta continue this little fence that we've been making, like all these rocks. It's kind of like a fence basically, so we're gonna keep making that. Okay, I think now it's time to make whatever this ride is gonna be on top of, like probably a mountain, right? Yeah, probably. Let's make whatever it's gonna be on top of, and let's decorate the crap out of this ride. It's gonna look so sick. You don't even know what's coming for you. It's gonna look so good. Okay guys, we are finally on hour 8, and we are basically completely done with this village area. I decorated the heck out of that one ride I forgot what it was called. So here it is. We did not do the water show. I believe we're gonna make the water show at the very end. I feel like that would be best, so then we're gonna know like the actual size of the lake, just because we don't know how big these areas on their sides are gonna be. But here's the big reveal of the entire land finished. That is the ride right there, and then this is the entire land that I basically have finished. It actually turned out out so nice, and it turned out a lot like the reference picture, which is pretty good. My favorite building has to be this one. Look at this beauty of a building. This looks amazing. I would literally want to live here. This looks so cool. And then also the ride honestly did not turn out bad. Look at this. So we have the little entrance here. The entrance is simple, but it's okay. Then we have little stairs that go all the way up to the top where the ride actually is. But a ton of like those fences that don't do much, because you know that kind of makes sense with the theming. But maybe in real life, if this was a ride, there should be fences that do their normal job. So now that we're done with this area, I think it is finally time to spin the wheel of destruction once again. Okay, it's time to spin the wheel of destruction. Let's spin this thing. Oh. Fairy tale. Spooky? Is it gonna be spooky or fairy tale? Oh, it's gonna be fairy tale. Let's go. Okay, fairy tale is the winner. So let's just start this fairy tale area. Oh wait, we do need to spin the wheel of attractions to know which attraction we're gonna make. Time to spin the wheel of attractions. I did take out show because I didn't want to do 2 shows. Okay, coaster or dark ride? Please be dark ride. Please be dark ride. Please be dark ride. Please. Guys, we literally got dark ride by a freaking hair. Look at how tiny the difference was. Mostly because it's a fantasy theme, and so it would be cool to have like a dark ride in the fantasy theme. This is gonna be so sick. So here we go, a fantasy area with a dark ride in it. Let's just go straight into making this fantasy area. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. So first I was thinking to do this dark ride because it's called literally a dark ride, but really a dark ride doesn't really have to be like this. Like it could literally be a water splash boat ride, but it's just mostly indoors. So I guess I could also use the water coaster as the dark ride. That actually would not be bad. So you're gonna enter, there's gonna be a lot of like, I don't know, like foresty fantasy, like super colorful, like kind of like that one Avatar area in Animal Kingdom. It's gonna be kind of like that. So like super, like it during the night, that Avatar area is like super vibrant and so many colors, and it looks really nice. And I want it to look just like that one, but you know, like my own thing too. So let's grab this. I don't even know, where should I put this ride? I think what I could do is have this entire area just be the fantasy themed stuff, and the ride be entirely indoors, just like right here, and it'll use up a lot of this area back here for just the ride. So it'll just be an indoor ride, because that's what a dark ride is. So maybe we won't build the ride first, since it's gonna be back here. We gotta build like the actual theme part of it. Let's do it. Okay, so let's first figure out a little path for this park. I don't even know where to make it go. Should we go over here? Should we go over here? Should we go both ways? Let's make it go a little to the right. A little bit more to the right. I have no idea what accent that was supposed to be. We should probably have like levels too, because we're all on like this one level. We need to go down and up and stuffs. We'll make it all the same water. And I guess we might as well just take out literally all the terrain, because this fantasy area is going to be a lot of water. Okay, I think that's enough for now. I don't know why I'm still clicking. Why am I still? Somebody stop me from clicking, please. I don't know why I'm still clicking. Bro, that's too much water. Okay, guys, so this fantasy area, I made basically a layout for what it's gonna look like. So first you're gonna enter right here, and then there's gonna be just a lot of fantasy stuff, like super cool, like janky looking plants. There's gonna be a ton of like lights, like purple and blue lights mostly, and the trees are gonna be ginormous. It's gonna be so cool, and we might just add some floating islands. Kind of like the Avatar area, we might add some floating islands. Also, what I did was make the water like elevated for this section, and then I made it go down 1 for this section. So right here, there's gonna be just a little like waterfall, basically. Almost like a semicircle I want here, and there's gonna be the water falling from the second level down to the first level, which I think is gonna look insane. So that all is going to be happening, and also right here we're gonna make a ginormous bridge that's gonna look super fantasy. We go over here, all the way over here, and then this is going to be the entrance of the ride. So this is going to be a dark ride, a water dark ride, and it's going to go throughout this entire back. I don't know how big I'm going to make it, but probably not this entire place. Maybe just like to about right here, not way too big. And then I'm planning for this path to go all the way around this and connect even to the other area over here. I feel like that'd be kind of sick. And so yeah, and if I get a roller coaster for this area, maybe I'll make the roller coaster all of this back here, so that it has a ton of space, and it's gonna look pretty insane. So I'm excited to build all this stuff. but that is the end of part 1. We are going to be moving on to part 2. Thanks for watching this part 1 of the 24-hour series. There will be a part 2 coming out pretty soon, or maybe it's already out depending on when you're watching this, and we'll see you guys in the next one.